In an age dominated by an endless flow of information, the term fake news has become a common part of our lexicon. But beyond the headlines and clickbait lies a more sinister reality. Governments using fake news to steer public opinion and control the narrative. Today we delve into how these tactics are employed and why they matter. To understand this phenomenon, we must first grasp the anatomy of fake news. Typically, it involves misinformation that is deliberately spread, often through social media platforms, to influence public perception. Governments, with their vast resources and sophisticated strategies, have become adept at crafting these narratives. This control is not just about spreading false information, but maintaining a grip on how stories evolve. Consider the historical context. From World War propaganda to Cold War misinformation, manipulating facts is hardly new. However, in the digital era, the speed and reach of fake news have amplified its impact dramatically. Governments may leverage bot armies to produce and distribute stories that align with their interests, sowing discord or deflecting attention from pressing issues. These stories, once released, spread rapidly among the populace, often accepted as truth before they can be debunked. One mechanism of control is distraction. Imagine a situation where negative information about a government policy or leader surfaces. By releasing a sensational fake news story, governments can shift attention, drowning out unfavorable coverage. This phenomenon, often termed information flooding, ensures that the narrative remains favorable or, at the very least, muddled. Another strategy involves discrediting opponents. Political adversaries or dissenting voices might find themselves targeted with fake news, presenting them in a negative light and undermining their credibility. With the information echoing in the virtual corridors of social media, public opinion can be subtly shifted, influencing elections and shaping policy debates. A particularly elusive aspect is the blending of truth with fiction. Governments may incorporate elements of truth within their fake narratives, making them more believable and harder to refute. This tactic not only confuses the public, but also hinders fact-checkers, who struggle to dismantle stories woven with threads of reality. The consequences of such manipulation are profound. In societies where freedom of speech and transparency are cornerstone values, fake news erodes trust in institutions and can lead to polarization and unrest. Citizens begin to question the authenticity of all news, a skepticism that can stifle public discourse and civic engagement. So what can individuals do in the face of such sophisticated manipulation? Critical thinking and digital literacy become crucial defenses. By questioning the sources of information, analyzing the motives behind them, and seeking out multiple perspectives, the public can begin to dismantle the echo chambers that fake news seeks to build. It is clear that fake news, especially when wielded by coordinated governmental efforts, poses a significant challenge to democracy and truth. As we navigate this landscape, awareness and vigilance must become our allies. By staying informed and skeptical, we can resist the shadows of misinformation and work towards a more transparent and truthful discourse. In conclusion, while the tactics may be evolving, the power of a well-informed public remains our greatest tool. Let us commit to seeking truth, questioning narratives, and standing vigilant against the tide of fake news.